that they are somewhere making their presence known at some point in some place or building a track record. All right. I've got a thing here that I'd like to read to you. Let me see. About Israel and the Iron Dome thing. The Iron Dome, of course, is a interceptor missile system. It looks like it's got about 16 rockets on its launcher, and it can launch. It's computerized and can do all kinds of neat stuff. It tracks the trajectory, it projects the impact zone, tells which missile battery to fire, and I think they run about 100,000 a shot. And it appears that Obama, thank you, Lord, has actually signed a $200 million bill to buy about 2,000 more of them. As you know, they've fired 3,000 of these things in the past few weeks, 10,000 in the past 10 years. Okay, miracles in Israel. We need to be reminded that he is faithful and misses nothing. It is just his timing is different than ours. Iron Dome operator. God moved a missile we couldn't hit. Israel's Iron Dome anti-missile system has been wildly successful during the current war, but on occasion it can and does miss incoming terrorist rockets. One would think that 10% or so of Hamas's rockets predicted by Iron Dome's radars to hit populated areas that are not intercepted would still cause significant Israeli casualties. Somehow they don't. An earlier unconfirmed report floating around the internet had a Gaza resident attributed the lack of Hamas's accuracy to Israel's God moving the rockets off course to protect his people. Well, if you're watching that thing as it takes off in its trajectory, in its ballistic trajectory, you can watch it from a long ways, and you can see if it veers left or right. But anyhow, we do aim our rockets, but their God changes their path in midair. A Hamas commander was reported to have said to someone who wondered why the Gaza-based militants couldn't seem to hit their targets. Whether or not their report is accurate, we don't know, but an Iron Dome operator whose battery failed 3 times to bring down an incoming missile headed toward Tel Aviv said the overall assessment is. In the remarks relayed to an Israeli news site in Hebrew, the Iron Dome battery commander recalled, a missile was fired from Gaza. Iron Dome precisely calculated its trajectory. We know that where these missiles are going to land within a certain radius. This particular missile was going to hit either the Azraeli Towers, the Kiryat, that's Israel's equivalent to the Pentagon, or a central Tel Aviv railway station. Hundreds could have died. We fired the first interceptor, it missed. The second, it missed. This is very rare. I was in shock. At this point, we had just 4 seconds before anything else could be done. There comes a point when you can't launch anymore. I mean, there's a time element involved, folks. This thing is coming at the apogee, I think it is, or the apogee, anyhow, of its trajectory, and it takes a while for the first missile to get up there and hit it. So they're out of time. I said, hang on a second. We had notified emergency services to converge on the target location that had warned of a mass casualty incident in the offing. Suddenly, Iron Dome, which calculates wind speeds, among other things, shows a major wind coming from the east, a strong wind that sent the missile into the sea. We were all stunned. I stood up and shouted, "There is a God." Yeah, brother. Yeah, I'm a Hebrew friend. There certainly is. Read the New Testament, you can find out who it is, who he is. I witnessed this miracle with my own eyes. I was not told. It was not told or reported to me. I saw the hand of God send that missile into the sea. Also last week, Colonel Ofer Winter, commander of the Givati Infantry Brigade, described a mysterious fog that favorably covered he and his troops as they advanced on an enemy position in morning light after their nighttime raid was postponed. Winter labeled the covering as clouds of glory. Early in the Gaza war, Winter sparked heated national debate when he encouraged his troops to lead the charge against an enemy that curses and abuses the God of Israel. Colonel Winter concluded his letter by praying that the Lord your God go with you to fight for you against your enemies and to save you. So I'd like to read some of the rest of this. I'm not sure it's the same identical account.